Yeah, hi everyone, Mr. Markwick here. In today's video I'm going to show you how to calculate tax on a gross annual income of $95,000. So gross income means income you receive before tax. And in fact, you don't actually receive your gross income because tax is deducted before you actually receive it. So a gross income might be something you'll see on a job advertisement when you're looking up something in a paper or online. But tax is deducted before you actually see that in your bank account. So I'm going to show you how much tax you would pay if you were working a job with a gross annual income of $95,000. So first step to actually calculate tax is, I've got the tax table here, is to actually work out what bracket that falls into. You can see here on the left hand side you've got a few ranges. So what range is it falling in between? Obviously 95,000 falls in between 90,000 and 180,000. So that's the bracket we're going to use there. In fact, let me highlight that one for us. Might make it a little bit easier. So we're looking at this bracket here, and this is the tax we're going to pay. So there's a little bit of working out we need to do. All right, we've determined what bracket we're in between 90,000 and 180,000, or $90,001 actually. So for that bracket, we pay a tax of, so tax is going to be equal to $20,797 plus, now I've changed it a little bit, it says 37%. When you look at it in the tax table, it should say 37 cents for each dollar, but 37% for every dollar over $90,000. So we're going to pay 37% of every dollar over 90,000. So for this example, it's 95,000 minus 90,000. Okay, I'm going to show you this just step by step. I'm going to do next. Now, don't put in your calculator 37%. I'm going to show you. We obviously need to convert that to a decimal. So it's 20,797 plus 0.37. So to convert to a decimal, remember we divide by 100, or we move that decimal place 2 places to the left. Of mathematically means multiply, and 95,000 take 90,000 is of course 5,000. So you can put that straight in your calculator. I'm going to show you though separately. I've done it here in two parts. So obviously the 20,797 remains the same, and we're going to add, I've already put this in the calculator, 1,850. So 37% of 5,000, or 0.37 times by 5,000, is $1,850. So we're going to add those two amounts together, and that's how much tax you pay on an annual income of $95,000. So again, I've already done that. It's $22,647, all right, which seems like a lot of money. So that's the amount of tax you would have to pay over the course of the year, over the course of the financial year, on an income of $95,000. Now, that's your gross. We spoke, well, my class anyway, we spoke about what the meaning of gross income is. So gross, remember, is before tax. So if you were asked to work out what the net income was, remember, the net income is after tax. So the net income is equal to the gross income minus the amount of tax you pay. Okay, so for this example, it's pretty straightforward. It's $95,000, which was the gross income. Really important when you're using the 95,000 here. Okay, that's the gross, minus the amount of tax we just calculated, which is 22,647. Okay, and again, I've already put that in a calculator for you. And for this example, it works out to net income. So what you actually receive is $72,353. So that's the net income based on the gross income of $95,000. Hopefully that makes sense. Basically, that's the process to go by. First of all, just a quick overview again. Determine, what bracket you're in. Okay, use the information in that bracket to set up your working out and go from there. Make sure you're converting your percentage in the table here to a decimal. Of means mathematically, mathematically means multiply, and then go from there. If it's asking for the net income, subtract that tax from the gross income. And look, the question might even go further. It might even say, look, now you've worked out the net annual income. What's the net monthly income? Okay, so for this one, you would have to obviously divide by 12 months in a year. If it was the net, if it was the net weekly income, again, take the net annual amount and divide that by how many weeks in a year? 52. It's fortnightly, 26. Okay, and if you wanted to use, actually work out the net hourly pay, again, take your weekly net income and divide that by 37.5 hours, or working hours, we say, in a week. Okay, or here in Australia anyway. So there you guys have it. Hopefully that helps. Not in an hour, in a year, I should have said. And yeah, just take it as far as you need. But the idea of this video was really just to show you how to calculate tax payable on a gross income. And then if you want to work out net income, subtract from your gross income. And then, if you need to work out monthly amounts, weekly amounts, again, take it that extra step. All right, thanks for watching.